I am off to my Pilates class. I'm excited for this class, but I did leg day the other day at the gym, so my legs are so sore. They're a bit better today, but it's Anna's class and she always like absolutely kills us, and it's always like quite leg heavy. So we'll see how I get on. It's not too bad today. Hopefully. I didn't get as good a night's sleep as I was hoping last night. I went to sleep at like a decent time, but then I just had like the most vivid dream / nightmare, so we'll see how today goes, basically. Okay, I managed to make it in fine timing. I got 15 minutes to walk over, which is fine. The car park's very empty, which is nice. Although I did swing around like a madman to park, but it's fine because it's empty. I would not normally do that. But yeah, let's go. Oh, it's gonna be cold outside. I should have put a bigger jacket on, but for some reason I forgot I was gonna park in this car park. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. It'll be warm in the studio. I have just gotten back to my car. Oh my god, it's so bitter out there. That was a really good class. It was Anna, who is the owner of Rav Studios. She, I would say, does like the most difficult classes, but I really like them for that reason. And actually, considering my legs are sore from my leg day the other day, I actually did fine. I think what helped was that she taught the Monday class this week and she did a very similar routine. So because I knew what to expect, it made it a lot easier, like especially because I've got really bad wrists. Sometimes I'll like stay up on them too long on one move instead of like moving to elbows or something like that, not realising we have like another move right after that's also on wrist, whereas because I knew what this routine was, I could kind of preempt it. But I really enjoyed it. I actually thought I did so much better. This time we all did it on the blue lighter weight, which probably did help, but I actually preferred it way more. Because it was lighter, I didn't feel like I was struggling as much, so then I could really focus on my balance and really engaging the muscles as we were moving, so I actually felt it worked out a lot better. So yeah, this workout felt really good. I really enjoyed it. And now I am going to drive to Pure Gym to do half an hour on the Stairmaster. I've got my shoes and socks to change into. Yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. I am home and showered and in my comfy clothes. I enjoy the Stairmaster. I used to enjoy, oh my god, what do you call it? The elliptical, just because it's not too harsh on my joints. And then obviously the Stairmaster started going viral. So I gave it a try and I realised I actually really enjoy the Stairmaster. I find time goes so quickly on it, but that was really enjoyable. I'm all washed and clean. It's just before 9, so I am about to pop my pastry in the oven because I love a pastry, and I've got some berries that I need to eat, so I'm going to put those in as well and then start work. Okay, my breakfast is in. I have done my to-do list for the day. It doesn't look too crazy. It's more so just kind of checking on things, kind of just refreshing my brain so I know where I'm at with campaigns, checking contracts have come in, making sure that creators get a little update just on like books and things like that, because I've got a few campaigns that start in January where books were a little bit delayed just with it being like the festive period. And then I've got some reports to do. The numbers look really good for the campaign, so I'm very excited to do those reports. But yeah, oh, and look at how lovely these flowers are. Savannah and Georgia got me these for my birthday and they are stunning. Okay, also I'm just about to take out my breakfast, but look at my cabbage plate. I have been obsessed with this crockery for literally years, and every time me and my mum go into, oh my goodness, every time me and my mum go into Phoenix, I look at them. I'm so obsessed with them. There's something so fun and quirky. And I absolutely adore them. That sun is so bright. And my mum surprised me with a set for my birthday, so I've got the bowl as well. I have the little bowl, which I've been putting like my grapes and dates and things in. It's literally so precious. I love it so deeply. I hit 28 and I now have fine china in the form of cabbage crockery. But you know what? I absolutely love it. Look at those berries and tell me it's not such a good idea putting my berries in with my pastry when I'm warming it up. I feel like berries are one of those foods where I'm just like, this is a food that is intended to be eaten warm, if you know what I mean. I'm not a cold berry person. Yeah, right, cool. Now I've got breakfast. I'm gonna start clicking through my to-do list. I will check in a bit. I'd normally listen to my music out loud, but I know people really enjoy the ASMR of typing. So I've put my headphones on so that you can get the little clickety clacks. I saw Medicine open for Aurora, who I absolutely adore, and I have just, Under Your Shirt came on my day list and I forgot how much I adored their songs, so they're on like repeat at the minute, so that's what I'm listening to. And Second Heart is my absolute favourite by them. Fully recommend. I was going to have a tuna salad for lunch, but then I got a notification from the Greggs app that it is the last day of their festive selection, and I love their festive, what's it called, like their festive baguette. So I'm gonna run up to Greggs and get one. Also, it's so cold outside that a tuna salad is not like screaming to me right now, so I'm gonna go and get a Greggs. And also, it's supporting a northeast business is what I told myself. I'm gonna get a coffee as well because I honestly just can't be bothered to make one now. But I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, but they didn't have the festive baguette that I like, which is really disappointing because they had the festive like wrapper, the bag the baguette goes in, but it was the southern fried baguette, which was really annoying. But they did have the festive, oh, oopsies, the festive bake, so I got one of those instead, but everyone else must have got there before me. But it'll still be nice, I'll still enjoy it. It's still a festive lunch, and I got a coffee as well. Oh my god, it's so cold. We're meant to be getting snow, which I think we will get. It's absolutely freezing. I really wanted to go for a walk tonight because I've been really enjoying going for like while I've been off, I've been like going for like really long daily walks, which I'm not going to do like a really long walk late at night when it's freezing after I finish and it's dark, but I did want to go for a walk, but it's so cold that I genuinely don't know if I'm going to be able to go on one. I've been really enjoying like listening to podcasts at the minute, like motivational, like not like it girl like vibes, but like hot girl walk vibes is what I'm looking for, but like just motivational women like giving their like life advice and tips and like new year, new you mentality and stuff like that. But it's really nice. I've been really enjoying listening to them. So I've been really enjoying and looking forward to my like walks because of it, but oh, I think it's too cold. I've also just posted my first video to my new account. I still of course love book talk. At the end of last year I got really into fitness, and I kind of just, now that I can drive and now that I'm working from home in a job I love, I just have a lot more free time on my hands and I can finally get into a routine. So I've been focusing a lot more on like my health and fitness, you know, eating way healthier, not a diet at all, but just like picking up healthier habits basically. And I kind of just wanted somewhere to document this because I also love watching little day in the life vlogs, like 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5, stuff like that. So I just wanted an account separate. So yeah, so I've just posted. I'm really excited about this. I think I've just been so busy last year that my creativity really dwindled, and I just kind of want to re-find it. And I feel like just like something slightly different will just kind of help with that. And then I definitely want to make more bookish content, which I'm really excited about. But I just want something a bit more different that focuses on kind of like the fitness aspect that I'm currently like on at the moment. Yeah, but it's nice. I was like excited to post this, which is like a feeling I've not had in a while. So yeah, I'm really excited about 2025. It is a bit later on now. My festive bake was delicious. I've had my coffee. Also delicious. This might be controversial. I personally prefer a Greg's coffee over like the mainstream coffee shops. I don't know, I'm a Greg's coffee person. I also think they always get the right amount of vanilla syrup, and there's a few places that I go where it is so sickly and disgusting, whereas Greg's, I think, is always just right. It is almost 3:30 now. On my break, the reformer studio I go to on a morning have just for 2025 released a new membership that has, how many classes is it? Is it 12 classes? I should know this because I've literally just signed up for it. Yep, 12 classes, because the one I was on was only 8, and I, over the weekend just before New Year, because I was off work, I booked in for the weekend classes. I really liked the weekend classes, so I'd quite like to do a few more. But the next step up is 16 per month, which is a lot, especially because I like doing my cycle on a Friday. I like doing my swimming on a Wednesday, so I've got days where I wouldn't really want to do reformer, and then if I'm in London 1 week or for a few days and then have to start like moving the classes around, 16 just felt like a lot, whereas I think 12 is a nice amount. It means I can do my 2 weekday ones and then like a Saturday class. And then while I was doing that, I also quickly went on to the other reformer and Pilates studio that I go to, and I just booked in for, they'd released some new mat classes for like end of Feb, March, and a few more of the reformer classes. So my calendar is all full up for reformer, which is really nice because I enjoy it so much. I just love that it's like, I have really bad wrist joints and ankle joints, like they're just not great. They never have, even when I was like little, they just like have never been great. They get sore so easily. And even the exercises I would get from the physio like did not really do anything. That I don't get me wrong, did I do them consistently? No, but what kid does anything consistently? Whereas reformer Pilates and mat Pilates and just putting weight on my wrists and it not being like super strenuous, I've noticed a massive difference personally. In my wrists especially, I used to struggle so much just putting like body weight on my wrist, and now it's not really too bad and I can do it for a lot longer before it's like painful. So yeah, so I really enjoy it. It's not like crazy on my joints, although the weekday one I do does absolutely kill my legs and things. I'm always sore afterwards, but in the best way possible. But I like that it's stretching at the same time. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I think that's been like my biggest change in 2024 was finding Pilates, and I basically centre all of my fitness around it. So I have my Pilates classes as almost my core, like the core of my routine, and then everything else except for my Friday spin class. I do that because I do a 6:30 Friday morning spin class. It's only half an hour, so I'm home by 7:15. And then while I'm gross and sweaty, I do a house tidy, so I dust, hoover, polish while I'm still gross and sweaty. And then once I've done that, I then go in the shower, wash my hair, get ready for the day. And then it means that when 4 o'clock hits and I'm done with work, ready for the weekend, I've exercised, I've washed, and my house is really tidy. So my Reformer Pilates classes and my Friday spin class are like the core of my routine. And then anything else is just an add-on to that, but I keep that as like my core stuff because I really enjoy them. So I know I'll stick with them every week. And then if I feel the mood to go and do something a bit extra, I might like walk to the gym and do a Stairmaster session or something like that, or do a long walk along the coast. But I don't feel the pressure to do any of them because I've got like my core stuff. But yeah, the next job that I have to do, it's been pretty good. I feel like I've got through a lot of stuff and I've had lots of emails from creators on things I was waiting for, which is really nice. So yeah, I've got 2 hours left. And then I am going to go for a walk, hopefully. And then hopefully my dad will have soup for me. So I'll probably text him and say, if there's soup going, I'll walk to his. I've been in such a bad reading slump recently. And by recently, I mean past however many months. I've read a bit sporadically, but when I have been reading, I've not been tracking it. So I read some good books last year, but I've not put them anywhere on Goodreads. So part of my goal this year is to actually start tracking again, because I'm annoyed now that I've got to the end of the year and I can't remember anything that I've read. This was the last book that I read in 2024. The eyes are the best part. It's very much Weird Girl lit fic meets the good for her mentality. I'd seen this. I've been in such a literary fiction, Weird Girl books like mode for like the last year. So when I heard about this, I knew I really wanted to read it. I read it in two settings. I read it in 2 sittings. I have decided, while I'm on my like wellness kick, to try and implement habits that I can keep. Which has been going well so far, but a new one that I've added in is that my bedroom after like 6 p.m, 7 p.m. is a no phone zone. So I can be on my phone in my living room, my kitchen, wherever, but once I make that decision to go to bed or to go into my bedroom, I've got to put my phone on charge, set my alarm, and then not touch it. Because I'm hoping, one, it'll make me fall asleep at a reasonable time, because I am a menace for getting into bed. At a reasonable time, I start scrolling and then suddenly it's after midnight and I have done nothing productive. I've stayed awake for no reason at all. So I'm trying to get a handle on that, but I'm also trying to read more. So I'm not allowed on my phone, but I can read my Kindle. So I read this in 2 sittings. It was so good. I enjoyed it so much. It's basically about an Asian American family living in America. They have just found out that the dad has been having an affair, so he's moved out. The main character's mum is distraught, and the main character, it's her first year at college. So she's got a lot of stresses anyway, dealing with college and all of the changes that come with that, and then with the family stuff on top. It's just very intense. And then it doesn't help when her mum starts seeing this white guy who is very much has like an fetish for Asian women, is how it's presented in the book. So that obviously adds layers to it. And then she starts to become, the main character, obsessed with, he has these blue eyes, and she starts to become obsessed with blue eyes and the taste of them. I don't want to say much more than that, but it's definitely a feminist psychological, would it be called a horror? I don't think it would be called a horror. But it's so well written. It balances the line of like the horror and the grotesque so well with comedy, and also real world narratives about you know, Asian hate and Asian racism and the fetishization of Asian women. But I fully recommend it. I adored the ending. Yeah, I can't recommend it enough, and it's only maybe like 200 pages. So it's a really quick read if you're looking to get ahead of your reading goal early on. But yeah, the eyes are the best part. Cannot recommend enough. A very weird book, but very entertaining. Just finished for the day. I've got the most ridiculous layers on because my house is cold, so I know it's gonna be freezing out there. But I'm going round to have soup at my parents', and I want to wear like this comfy jumper, but I need something long sleeved under it, so I've just put like my zip up, which looks stupid, but it's warm, so it's fine. Oh my goodness, it is so cold. I am about to get into bed. It is, what time is it? It is 20 to 9. I've got my Kindle. I don't know what I'm gonna read yet. Oh, Harpy actually is what was going to read. This is what I think I'm going to start. It is about, let me see. So Lucy lives with her husband Jake and their 2 boys. Her life is devoted to her children, her days mapped out by their finely tuned routine. Until a man calls one afternoon with a shattering message. His wife has been having an affair with Lucy's husband. He thought she should know. Lucy is distraught. She decides to stay with Jake, her husband, if only for the children's sake, but in order to even the score, they agree that she will hurt him 3 times, but Jake will not know when the hurt is coming or what form it will take. And so begins a delicate game of crime and punishment from which there is no return. Told in dazzling musical prose, this is a dark, staggering fairy tale. I'm excited. I don't think it's very many words either. Words? Pages. It's only 200 pages, and I'm trying to get a head start on my Goodreads reading challenge, so I think this will be quite a good one. I've also painted my nails. I quite like it because the colour matches my new gym bottoms, so when I wear them, especially with like the zip up, that like colour matches as well. It makes me feel like I've really got my life together. But yeah, I have spin at 6:30 in the morning, which I normally really look forward to because I tidy my house afterwards, so it makes me feel like I end my week with everything just like reset and nice, but I know it's going to be so cold and icy in the morning, which I'm not ready for. I'm gonna go to bed and read my Kindle. I'll let you know how I get on with the Harpy. Yeah, it's been a really nice, good day. Good first day back to work for the new year. I feel like I'm on top of everything that I need to be on top. Well, you always have to be on top of everything, but I am on top of everything that like I can be on top of. At the minute, yeah, everything is moving. Everything's where it should be. We've got some fun proposals next week and the week after, so yeah, I'm very excited to see what this year brings. Last year was such a good year, so I have high hopes for 2025. But yeah, I'm gonna get into bed and put my pajamas on because it's so cold. Oh my actual goodness. Yeah, I hope you guys, if you were back at work today, have all had a very lovely slow ease back into work, and I'll see you tomorrow.